Hi, Stacey. Hi, Katrine. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Nigel. How are you all? Hi, Laura. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Cara. From the North Pole, of course. North Pole, Nige. Hi, Jessica. How is everybody? You good? Good, good, good. Hi, Donna. How are you? Oh, hello. Hello, Stacey White's partner. How are you? Hi, Terry. Oh, God, trouble's here. Trouble's in the house, people. I love it. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, my God. Yeah, so how is everyone? Are we doing good? Yeah, quick Q&A before we go and do our live. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Martin. Hi, Mick. Hi, Pauline. Daryl. Thank you, Laura. I know I got Caesar happy. Hi, Karen. Hi, Lorraine. You've been helping Father Christmas. See, look, we've got the evidence. Helping Father Christmas today, getting ready for all the Christmas presents. See, he's a very busy man, our Nige. Hi, Elizabeth. Of course you can, Elizabeth. But somebody we had a lady come on who wasn't very happy with the pub situation. She said apparently, where are the lives? She's never seen one, and we talked too much about the pub. So, hi, Alison. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Elaine. But do you know what? I don't care. It's my pub. And if you want a Malibu and Coke, Cara, yeah, and you want a gin and tonic, not a problem. Hi, Maggie. Hi, UK Ghost Catchers. How are you? Yeah, I'll give you a shout out because we are a nice team. See, we are a nice team. UK Ghost Catchers, everybody. Check them out. Debbie Morris wants a drink. See, everyone wants a drink. Do you want a drink as well, you UK Ghost Catchers? Because we've got plenty behind us. Hi, Becky. Yeah, so we're just going to do a quick Q&A. Just a little chat about things that have been going on. We're good, thank you. We're very good. Just a busy night tonight. In a little while, we're going to have our lovely Craig on as well. So I know you've seen the little advert. He's going to do a bit of a chat as well. Yeah, if the spirits aren't active tonight, we'll just drink them. It's all good. It's all good. Angela, you like the TikToks? Oh, well, do you know what? That's down to our Martin, that is. Yeah, look. That's all down to our Martin. He's the TikTok man. When you're teaming up. Oh, you want to see how it all works, Nick? You want to be part of the crazy for the night? Well, you're more than welcome. Anybody's more than welcome to join us. We are happy to be with one and all. That's what we do. Hi, Tony. How you doing? Yeah, honestly, I mean, if you're somewhere a little bit further afield, if we've got a massive place to go to, we can meet you there. It's not a problem. All right, you and your guinea pigs, oh, bless you. They're good and fine and healthy. See? All that worrying for nothing. Yeah, that sounds good to me. We are always up for a collab. We are. Hi, Sean. Always. Yeah, we like people. We're people. I just say so. It's a people person, or we are people. Yeah, and we're a bit insane. Hi, my lovely Pat. Everybody say hello to our beautiful Pat. We love Pat, don't we? See, that's another one. UK Ghost Catchers. Our lovely Pat. She's as mad as a box of frogs, so she fits in perfectly well with us. Hi, Sarah. She's absolutely lovely. And yeah, and we collabed with our Pat, and she's great. We have some great locations coming up. Ooh, Wiltshire. No, that's cool. Just PM me, and we'll sort something out. So yeah, definitely. Nikki. Yeah, no problem. JD and Kate coming up. If I wasn't on a ghost hunt, it would be different. I'm very well behaved. I don't drink on a ghost hunt. I don't drink a lot anyway. Hi, Tommy. Becky. Everyone's saying hello to you, Pat. Yeah, we definitely need to do another. But do you know what, Pat? I said this. I think it was during lockdown. I think we need to get a few really lovely, nice, grounded teams who are just genuinely normal people like we are to meet up in one big place and do a mass ghost hunt, just loads of us. You know, that's what I think we should do. And it shows our para-unity side as well. It shows that we get on with everybody, you know. And I know a lot of teams won't do that, but we're not a lot of teams, are we? We are us. Oh, Donna. Yes. Oh, it was brilliant. It was really good there. Honestly, that place is phenomenal. And I've got to admit, I didn't know anything about it. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it, Donna. Danielle said, because obviously we know the guys, they've done some stuff for us, a few like keyrings and stuff, and they were wicked. They were really, really good. And obviously we know of them. And then it was like, oh, we're going to do this ghost hunt there. And we're the first team to go, which was really exciting because we're never the first to do anything. You know, we're like at the back of the pile. So, no, it was really lovely. And when we went, I was absolutely blown away by this place. There was a spirit man following me around. Here's our lovely Craig. I can see his little mushkin at the bottom. There he is. I'll pop him on. And it was phenomenal. Shelley! Teams are, of course, are. Yeah, absolutely. Get you. 100%. Hi, Mom. Yeah, if everyone was grounded like us, it would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Right, let's get our Craig on, see what he's been up to.
How are we? You all right?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, not too bad, busy, but okay.
Oh, bless you. You had a busy day today?
Yeah, bookings all day today with tours, and I've just finished a meditation session as well. So I managed to get me a little bit earlier so I could get on with you guys as well. So yeah, all's good at the moment.
Oh, bless you. I know, because there was me hassling you saying 6:30 and you're going 7.
Yes, all day. It's all right. We're sorted. That's the main thing. We're all good.
It was not all day. Don't listen to him. It was not all day.
Just most of the
day. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, you got some fans on here. Yeah, you got Lee.
How are we, Lee? You all right?
So, hi, Sam. Okay, so Craig, come on. You've got to tell me. So the other night for us was absolutely fantastic, right?
Yeah, it was a good night, wasn't it?
A really, really good night. I enjoyed every minute of it. Sometimes when you go on an event, I'm going to be honest with you, we have been on quite a few events. And some of them I find are a bit of a yawn fest, okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, we know we've been there, same, yeah.
Yeah, I think sometimes they get so hyped that when you go, you've got this thing that you think, oh my God, we're going to actually see an apparition tonight. You know, we're going to have doors slamming and banging, and it never happens.
Yeah, that's what you're hoping for. And kind of you deflate you, don't it, on the night when you're there, and you know you just get yourself so hyped up all the time for that sort of activity, and then you walk away, you know, empty-handed, so to speak. And we know it happens at many venues, even at the most haunted locations in the world. But you know, we hope that it was different here at the museum for you, wasn't it? I mean, you picked up on quite a lot of things on the mediumship side of things that we were interested in a lot.
Well, I don't use it very often, and I do get told off quite a bit. I spoke to you about it, didn't I, on the night?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Hi, Carol. But I do need to use it more. But I think I love to hear our followers on the lives. I love to hear what they pick up, you know. And
Of course, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because your followers and your supporters are your eyes and ears on an investigation as well on a live feed. But yeah, you touched the mark on quite a lot of things here at the museum with what you were picking up on, and also you picked up on my granddad as well and his passing as well, which I was quite intrigued with, to be honest with you. But yeah, you were very, very accurate in what you picked up on. So credit where credit's due always. And you touched up on loads of stuff within the museum as well with your mediumship, which was quite good as well. So yeah, and it was a good night. It was a good night. You had some good activity as well.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Thank you. Thanks for that, Craig. So after we visited, has anything else happened in your museum?
We've had loads of things happen, I'll be honest with you. The following night after you guys, we did have another team in. And again, the whole weekend, from your night to their night, the museum came alive on both occasions. And I think it's because of the energy that both of you brought, because you both investigated amazingly, and I have to say that to both of you because you did, and you came in with an open mind. I mean, you know about us, you've seen the artifacts, you've seen the museum online, and the place speaks for itself in volumes as far as I'm concerned. And if you come in with that right positive attitude, you go away with the results that you want. And I think both of you did, and the other team that we had in on the following unit as well. And yeah, we've had an active week. I mean, I went away on Monday, so I kind of left the other guys to it. So yeah, until I catch up properly with everybody. But it's been a little bit strange upstairs where the artifacts are and in the chapel area especially. But so yeah, it's a great place. There's a lot more to give. A lot more to give.
Yeah, we were actually saying that it would be a good thing, I think, one night to actually do a sleepover there to see what happens during the night, you know?
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised. I mean, me and Jason have done that here in the museum, and I think you'd be shocked if you spent the whole night here, for sure. So, especially how it's building at the moment, it's probably the most active it's been in the last 2 weeks. It's been in the last 3 months while we've been getting the museum ready. Everything seems to have settled. It's as if it's becoming accustomed to the artifacts to the new home and where they're resting now. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. It really is. And we welcome all teams to book in with us and come investigate here. And it'd be interesting to see over a period of time of our documentation to your documentation and see if we can piece this together and work together and see if we can get the right results that we want. Hello, Carol Baldwin.
Bless her.
But yeah, come spend the night here and see how you go, see how you last. We did have another couple of ladies investigating earlier on the week on the Thursday before you come, and they only lasted an hour in the museum and they left. They didn't even make it upstairs. So yeah, it's
oh my God.
Yeah, they were a little bit freaked out to say the least, you know. So
my God, see that's what I love. I absolutely love it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, as you know, you can go to lots and lots of places and they look phenomenal. I don't just mean events. I'm on about in general abandoned buildings. They look phenomenal, and when you go, it's a really boring night. Nothing happens, and you just think, ugh. But then you can go to one place that you do not expect. Like you might have been to this place. It's like an old school kind of house. It's really weird. And the first time we went, it was okay. Like we had a door move slightly, but then we're putting it down to was there a draft? Was there a breeze? We don't know. And I walked onto the landing and I'm chatting away, not thinking. And as I turned around, I had this horrendous, everybody on here watched it. It was a breath in my face, but I felt the air in my face and a hiss. And it took me by surprise, and I literally backed off and went and sat down. I couldn't get my head around what had happened. But yeah, I couldn't wait to experience it again. You know? Oh, it's so weird.
Yeah, it is. It's like that sometimes. When you're not expecting something happens, it throws everybody a little bit to think off the course of what they're working with. And when it's unexpected like that, it's you know yourself if it's a genuine experience or not. Because by the way that you react from it. And I think for myself personally, to have a genuine interaction with spirits is more of an emotional experience than it is a scare. You yourself know that by what you pick up on. So it's all good. I mean, what was your favourites? What was your most memorable experience here at the museum on the night that you came here last weekend? What did you enjoy the most for the building, the layout that we've got, the artifacts that we've got? Obviously, we love the feedback, and obviously with you investigating here.
Yeah. I mean, I must admit, the way that you've done the whole place up to me was it's absolutely brilliant. You couldn't have done it any better. Especially it's almost like you're walking into so many different layers. Like you know, you've got downstairs, you've got all the rocking horses and you've got the dolls. And then when you go upstairs, it takes on a completely different feeling again. And then you walk into the chapel, and it's almost as if you're in a completely different world. You know, it's bonkers.
It's like a TARDIS. And the feedback we get from people now from all over the UK who are coming to visit us is we are actually a museum. And this week we've actually our artifacts have been registered by the Art Council of England as well. So we will actually be the first official haunted museum in the United Kingdom. So, which is an incredible thing for us to have here, and it's an incredible thing. We would love to work with all the other museums that are out there, and maybe do some sort of a collaboration where we can work where investigators like yourselves and us, because we love to get out there and investigate places, and to become more of a community within the industry. We've all had our ups and downs and swings and roundabouts. But what we're trying to do is use this as a bit of a hub for people as well, where we can bring like-minded teams and put together the right people within the community and the industry who want to work together, because it doesn't matter whether we get that bit of evidence or you get that bit of evidence, or the team from Kent or Liverpool or London get it. As long as one of us get it, it doesn't matter where it is or who's got it, it's getting that vital piece of proof that we're all looking for. And, I think we can make the difference together, to be honest with you. I'm sure we can.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, I couldn't have said that better myself. I think in this industry, I've just been saying that to another paranormal team that's on here now watching. We've always said from day one, right? We won't get involved in other people's dramas. We won't get involved in other people's business. We love what we do. The day you stop loving what you do is the day you quit. We try and be around people that are like-minded, who enjoy it, love it. You can laugh together. You can even take the pee out of each other if you want. You're laughing.
Yeah, of course you can. It's all about investigating on a level of professionalism and then enjoying yourself at the same time. Because at the end of the day, we're all normal, natural people. We all love a laugh and a joke at the right times, and we can all knuckle down into the nitty-gritty of investigating on a professional manner when we need to as well at the same time. So, it's who we are at the end of the day. And I think what people like yourselves, like with us, we don't change who we are. We love to be us at the end of the day. We've all got our own support and followers, and it's nice to share that support and following with all of the pages at the end of the day, because we're all out there. They might watch us for an hour and then click onto you, then they might click on to somebody else. There's enough people out there to support all of us, darling, at the end of the day, and that's what we should all be looking at. We're all on this together. We all want it, and it doesn't matter who gets it. It's getting that that proof that we're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, your signal's gone a bit, Craig.
Yeah, we've got quite bad weather here at the moment, so we're
Okay.
expecting thunderstorms this evening. So
I know. But no, you are right though. I mean, if we see some evidence and it's mind blowing, we want to praise those people for what they've done.
Of course you do. Yeah.
But teams get very jealous. Other teams get jealous of other people's success. But if you're successful for the right reasons, because you are 100% genuine, 100% dedicated, you should all, I mean, honestly, if you caught something that blew my mind, I'm sorry, but I would be like, Craig, seriously, tell me about what's gone on. It's being supportive with each other and being a family.
Of course it is,
and that's what it's all about.
You're right, because we've all got our own ways of investigating. We've all got our own methods of investigating. You know, we all use the similar sort of equipment, and whether we use the most advanced equipment in the world or we use something as basic as this bell, just for instances. If we've got this bell sitting on the counter and we ask Spirit to ring this bell and we get that with nothing around it, amazing. You know, and that's a pound. So it doesn't matter. That's just, you know, as a pure example, it doesn't matter what we do, it's getting that intelligent response with any item across the world to get what we're looking for, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I do think we are on the right. We've got the same sort of outlook on it all. You know,
there's more of the right people working together and moving forward now. I think it is getting a little bit easier in the industry. There's always going to be the wrong ones in this game, no matter what at the end of the day. But there are a lot of us trying to make that difference, and we're striving for that all the time. You know. And that's the way forward with us here at G.H.O.S.T and yourselves, and you know, there's lots of other teams across the UK who feel exactly the same as us. You know, the more we can stand together, work together, the more we can eradicate the wrong people in the industry.
Yeah, that's so true. Do you know, that is exactly it. You know, I mean, we worked with I think Pat's on here at the moment. We done a collab with little Pat, and I tell you what, we had a cracking night, and we had such a laugh with that. She's such a lovely person, and we actually said, I mean, right at the beginning of COVID, I think I actually did say on another group's post, we all need, you know, all of the good teams to get together, right? Not you know, just the teams get together. Get to know each other. You know, properly get to know each other, and even if we hired a massive castle, I don't care what it is, and just do one massive ghost hunt together, as a bit of a bonding thing, I suppose, you know, and to show people that we get on.
This can be done quite easily. I mean, we record for a company in the USA called Paraflix, okay, and over there, these guys are collaborating all the time, and these guys are making that difference over there. They're going out and getting some amazing locations with, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams and working together. And it's like, why can't we do this over here and be exactly the same at the end of the day? We know we won't get everybody involved. We know some people will never change. But there's enough of the right amount of the right people out there who can do this, and we should be doing this. And we should be stepping up to the mark and showing and making the difference, you know, instead of... you know, relying on everybody else to let us do it. Let us lead the way at the end of the day and make this impression on the paranormal community in the whole of the United Kingdom. And all of us put our hands out to everybody and see who takes us up on the offer to do that.
Yeah, that's it. And I think people will realise in the end, you know, when some people watch, you'll have really quiet nights where obviously people are at work and not everyone can make it for whatever reason. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to us. You know, we could live with 2 people. It doesn't matter. As long as the people that are on there are enjoying every single moment, because they know that what they're seeing is genuine. You know, they will sit there and watch the whole 1.5 hours, 2 hours, depends on, you know.
Of course, that's right. Yeah.
And they are dedicated to what we're doing, and they understand. Like, you know, it's bloody hard work. You know?
Yeah. But it's like it's the thing with we've all got our own supporters and fans and followers. But you might be at a location that they want to see. Some of your supporters might look at us and go, we've not seen the museum before. Or we may be, just for instance, the East Drive, and say, well, they're there, we're going to watch that this week. That isn't the issue. We should be saying, yeah, we welcome everybody else's supporters and followers, and we should be sharing that between us. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there amongst all of our pages, and why can't we tune in with each other and support each other with it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think everyone should support each other, and I think that's what it is all about.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think this feed will go down well with people, by the way we're coming across with this and making this effort to do what we're doing as well again. Because it's nice to see positivity being put out there instead of all the slating and the negativity and the nonsense that we usually see on some of our feeds, you know. But yeah, that's what we want to do, and I know you guys feel the same. And you know, there's other teams that we're working with as well. And
yeah,
I think you can make a difference.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, sorry, Darren's just made me howl. Do not call me Yvette Fielding just because I've cut my hair. Jesus Christ. No, we have. I mean, Lee's just said, you know, this is what I love. I mean, both teams, straight away, what he's done, we're on here tonight, you know, and he said both teams have great support. We do. And it's about, like you say, Lee, it's lovely to meet you, Lee, you know, and he'll be watching you when you're doing your thing. And hopefully, you know, Lee will come over to ours and watch ours. And I said to you the other day, I'm so happy to share. You let me know when you're live. We will share you on our page, you know, put you live on our page.
Let's do it. We can do this on a weekly basis, you know, because we can share everything across the board at the end of the day. And that's how it should be. And we can all support each other. So we're happy for our supporters to follow anybody that they want at the end of the day, because we've all got our own unique ways of doing things. And that's with investigating mediumship, use of equipment. Everybody does things differently. And it's nice to see that. And it's nice for our followers. I mean, I watch every paranormal show on the sun, including even still to this day, it's Most Haunted, because I watch for the locations, because I love to see places, you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we can't possibly get everywhere in the world as much as we would love to, but I still watch them because I like to look at the buildings, I like to see the history, and excuse me. There's always that one experiment that we could take away and make it our own or put a difference on it. And then if it gets the right results, and that's what we should do, is be learning from each other. And it's just a case of stealing ideas. It's about taking every sort of experiment or test and putting your own unique twist on it, and to get the results that we're looking for.
Yeah, that's it.
And I think if we all sat down and shared these ideas more often, you know, we'd probably get a little bit further as well, you know, at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. And, you know, we could be in a place for like 2 hours trying to communicate because, you know, there's evidence that there's a male there and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We could be in there for 2 hours doing what we do, keeping it old school, you know, and
of course,
not get a thing. But you could go in and try a different technique
and get
all, you know.
We could be live here at the museum doing a live feed. You could be watching at home, and you might inbox me and say, "Listen, Craig, you're not getting anything. Why didn't you try and make it with that artifact? Or why didn't you move to that part of the building, or anywhere that we are, not just here, but anywhere?" And we may go to there, and let's just say, if you said, "Right, go to that boy there," and that doll starts to move, or did something spectacular, or a door moved here, or whatever it may be, you know. But that's the bridge and the connection. If you're involving with us as our team. You know, and that's important. We've always said this about our supporters, is their interaction is essential on a live feed, because they can lead us to a direction that we're not looking at or we're overlooking while we're on location, you know? And that's what the difference is. So
yeah, absolutely, 100%. But you know what, it would be nice if we could arrange something. I mean, I know obviously we've got Halloween coming up and we've got Christmas then, and then the weather's going to turn, and then we're going to be probably, you know, traipsing through snow again, like we usually do. But you know, I do think we need to sort it. We've got Pat, we've got the lovely team that was on here a moment ago. I'm sure you've probably got some teams that you know well and who you really like. And yeah, let's plan it. Let's organise it. And we'll just get a big event. We'll get the place. We can even put our phones in 4 different corners on stands and say, right then, we may not be talking to you tonight, but you get to see all of us all together, working together.
I mean, the thing is, we've got our own venue here now where everybody's welcome at the end of the day. We could arrange a meeting here and use the museum for that meeting, you know, and get everybody to come here and get a live feed on and introduce the teams who are going to be working together. And let's not use the word para-unity, because that's used far too frequently, in my opinion, by a lot of people. Let's use it as a collaboration of teams that are willing to move forward together.
Yeah.
To make this impact on the industry. That's what I would love to do. And let's use it as a paranormal hub and move forward together, you know. And we can use this as a meeting place as regularly as we want, because there's no cost.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. I mean, I think you was going to help me with something as well, weren't you? What was you going to do? Some regression or something?
Somewhat, sorry?
Was it going to be some regression or something like that?
Life regression, yeah. I've got loads of programs that I'm going to send them to you by email, and I'll get those over to you by this weekend. Now I'm back from work. And you will, if you use the meditation programs that I have, you'll come on leaps and bounds with things. Just give it a try and see how you feel with it.
Okay. Yeah, that would be absolutely brilliant. Okay, then, so we've got a lot to look forward to then.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll get you down here again, and we'll do a bit of an investigation with both all mixed teams as well, and we'll work with each other at the museum for the evening as well. Hey, you're right. Here's Jason.
Oh.
Hey, City. You all right?
Who's that then? Who we got?
Cheers for the answer.
Hello.
Hello. I didn't even realise it was live. I just thought it was on it.
Yeah, just 30 minutes deep in there. Sorry, mate. He's just finished work and come straight round as he always does at the museum. So we're busy.
Look, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you go because I've got to get ready for my live tonight anyway. But listen, give a shout out to you for your museum. Tell everybody everything you want them to know.
Okay, so we are the Haunted Museum and Spirit Shop in Stoke-on-Trent on City Road, Fenton. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. We are here. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. till 2 a.m. in the morning. All bookings and appointments after 6 p.m. must be booked in purely. It's strictly over 18s. Okay, and we do everything here from paranormal investigations, haunted sleepovers, paranormal workshops, tarot, angel card and palm readings, seances, meditation classes, development classes, and much, much more. We offer here the most genuine paranormal investigations in the United Kingdom at the moment, with over 300 real documented artifacts from real people, and our artifacts are actually now documented with the Arts Council of England as well. So we are actually classed as an official museum, so which is incredible for us. But yeah, come and visit us, get online, have a look at what we've got to offer, drop us in the box and come and see us.
Can you pin it onto here for us, Craig?
On where, sorry?
Can you just write it in the post comment at the bottom? If you've got your comments up at the moment, just post it there and one of the mods will pin it on the page for you. Right,
okay, yeah, I'll do that in a sec. Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, brilliant. But look, honestly, it was fantastic. And I wouldn't just say that. I'm very honest about these places, but it was fantastic. The experience, and not just that, it was so lovely to meet you all. You made us feel welcome from the second that we arrived. You made us very jealous by eating pizza. I mean, what was that all about?
Yeah, we don't get a chance to eat a lot, to be honest with you. So we just try and have something when we can, and all fair. And it is good because there's a pizza house like 2 seconds up the road here as well, you know. So when you come for a sleepover, we'll have we'll treat you to one. How's that? Yeah, there you go.
Well, that would be honestly. it wasn't good when we've not eaten all day, right? And we're upstairs, and all of a sudden you get this smell of pizza, and it's like, are you freaking kidding me?
It was very nice, I'll be honest.
Thanks.
Yeah, but make sure you come see us again soon. Definitely come over to the museum, and we'll sort a night out and do something together this time. And we'll see what we can muster up together.
Okay, no, that would be fantastic. So thank you so much, Craig, and I can't wait to meet you again. It was brilliant. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, I think he's took himself off. Where's he gone? Okay. Well, what I'll do is we'll copy the link anyway to his museum. We will put it on our page and we will advertise him, because you have to go. You can go just for the day. I think you can go in the day. There's like set prices that you can go and have a walk around, and it is absolutely amazing. Oh God, I forgot his name. That's all right, Jace. Don't worry. One of the lads actually got in a body bag. I think I can tell you this. And it was actually someone's, and they got it sterilised and cleaned, but they gave it to them, and one of the lads got in it, and for 3 days after he'd actually got in this actual body bag that's hanging up on the wall, he was really poorly for 3 days. So it's a weird place, but it's a fantastic weird place. So I definitely would advise you to go and check it out. You can hire it, like you said, for events as well. You're going to see us there quite a bit, I think, to be honest. Eating pizza, Craig, pizza. Yeah. No, they're a lovely bunch of lads. There's a lovely lady there who, bless her, made us a nice coffee as well. Yeah, they're lovely. You need to give it a go. Oh, here you go. So Lee. That's the one. Thank you, Lee. 11 a.m. till 6, you can walk in for a tour. So that's really interesting. There we go. So I'll just pop that up there and leave that there now. So yeah, it's the Haunted Museum and Spirit Shop, and it's Stoke-on-Trent, and it's definitely worth going. So right then, I'm gonna go, because Mr. Chambers, Mr. Nipples, Mr. Stig, and Where's Wally, them are all of his names combined, is going to be picking us all up in a bit, bless him, because he likes to be chauffeur. And we will be live at 8:45 tonight. So please pop over. There it is. There we go. So please pop over. And we're in a house that we went to when was it? Over a year ago anyway. Well over a year ago. And one of the doors did actually shut and scared one of the team to death because no one was near it. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes tonight. Could be active, might not. Hi, Tracy. But we're going to give it a go. So we will see you very soon. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Craig. It was lovely speaking to you again. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. See you soon. Bye, everyone.